Surreal back here, Battle Rap Media Update. So yesterday, Mickey Fax and China Ashley and Danger Zone and somebody else was having dispute. You know, they were talking about did SURREAL take it or not. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about this, this SURREAL incident. They took it. Even I got a picture of Quill posting a comment about it, and like pretty much a picture of him with all his bars. Now, after seeing that, he talked about Gnomes coming around that he couldn't tell SURREAL that was basically his bars. Now, as an artist, if you tell another artist, like basically those are my bars, then you know what I'm saying? They can tell somebody took their stuff, man. It's just what it is. He's not gonna make it up. A lot of people don't tag him on Twitter and everything, so they don't cover that ground to where he got the message. Quill. Now, I got a couple of people talking about SURREAL and him stealing the bars.
Here to stop the whole notion right now in the narrative. We gonna get this shit out of the way. They say great minds think alike. Surf, you or Quilly ain't that great to be thinking alike like that. And that shit was basic anyway, the shit that you wrote down anyway. All that exciting, lighting, hyping and shit. You stole some basic ass shit. So we gonna start off by saying that right now. Like, so I don't want to hear none of that great minds think alike, because that shit too basic to be great. You feel me? You sat there, you took that shit, you reiterated that shit, you went up there with that man shit, you stood on that stage, you made that bed, now you gotta lay in it. Be mad or clean if you want to.
Yo,
and we can do, and niggas know how I'm playing it. Hold on, John. We niggas know how I'm playing it. We could do whatever the nigga want to do. Cause I'ma stand on whatever I said when now let's see how much dick you can go on when you see me, my nigga. Cause the nigga know I'm standing on whatever I said. I don't give you with 1,000 crits.
I got QP. Then after QP and hearing him, you know what I'm saying? I got another person.
My man stole that shit. What you mean?
You think he stole it? I'm surprised you said that. Oh, okay.
Why are you surprised that? Listen, bro. I believe in tough love. So I'm going to tell you when you fucked up so that you can know you fucked up so you can know ain't no need to fuck up again. You fucked up, huh?
Now, these are all people responding to him. Even, you know what I'm saying? Briz going off and responding to SURREAL.
Man, Surf. I only seen a piece of that. I ain't watched the whole John Tsunami Surf, nigga. Straight like that. And if there's any kind of real life smoke you want to get into, we can get into that. Y'all niggas pussy. Y'all got me felt for real. You want blackface dick? That's cool. You want calico dick? That's cool. That's cool. I ain't seen them niggas since. They gotta see me too. Look, you want to meet up with me? We can do that. I'm right here in Delaware. Rock live 35 minutes from me. If you pissed off like that, we can get it fuck shaking. And is that real? If it's rap, smacks in that bag, I'll cook you, crucify your whole shit, nigga.
Oh, shit.
And it won't be no more suit nothing.
That's crazy. So these are all people that do the same thing as SURREAL, as in make music. They try to, do the crossover with hip hop and battle rap, and they're all saying the same thing, like, yo, he took it. Then there was a tweet where, I think it was Aber, yeah, he tweeted it. He said, you know what I'm saying? Where's gun titles at? Backing up SURREAL. Ain't nobody here though. That's smart. Because they know deep down inside that he took it. Was it a lazy move? Yes, it was. Did it mess up his stats? I couldn't tell you. I mean, either way, he's still gonna sell and stuff like that. What bothers me about all this is that you're gonna always have fans out there defending SURREAL or any battle rapper. I mean, I get you're a fan, whatever. But when it's dead smack in your face and you still defending them, like, come on, man, that's crazy. Now, if that was somebody else, let's just say A Ward, that was copying off of somebody else, and he's just trying to, jump into URL and get his, his name out there, even bigger than what it is. Yo, the whole Twitter Spaces, battle rappers, fans of every freaking battle rapper would have crushed him. It would have just crushed his spirit to where he probably wouldn't have even battled in URL and said, F it, But you're going to have to deal with people responding like this to Averb's tweets. Now, when you have people that respond to tweets and they're saying, suck my, or you're a weirdo, or you're weird, those are definitely gun title fans. You have no wins on that. And if you're surrounded by that, just stay away from the main, gun title people, because you have no wins. You're just going to be, treated like a, and you're just going to be called weird. That's just what it is. Because these are die-hard fans of gun titles. Now, when you bring up battle rap alone, gun titles is a big name. So those guys right there, who's ever in gun titles, okay, is holding down the title with battle rap when it comes down to URL. You can't say URL without gun titles. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Now, gun titles needs to know that anything that they do, whether it's Tayroc or SURREAL, that people are always going to watch. Why? Because these people, or should I say these battle rappers or artists or celebrities, are well known and well observed. So people are going to watch you. You got people that want to be like y'all as well, whether you like to hear it or not. Now, that's enough with the SURREAL. I'm going to cover now Tayroc, the Tayroc Still bars from Reaper.
Clip bigger, wig splitter, kidnapped heavy, wrapped in the basement, big ticker.
You ran into the ditch digger, the wig splitter, get clapped up in your face, then wrapped up in the basement, big ticker.
The Tigger basement bar. Is it a reach? That little bar right there, maybe. Maybe it was a little light thing. Maybe Tayroc didn't expect somebody to even look at it, or expect that to even be said on the stage on a different, league. So he spit it, got away with it. It got mentioned now. Did he do it? Maybe. I'm just going to say allegedly maybe. Did he have to? No. This is a well-known battle rapper that can come up with crazy bars, and that little bar that he took from Reaper, he should have just admitted to it like, yeah, I heard it, and because URL is such a bigger platform and bigger name, that if you would have spit it in a different league, it wouldn't have even mattered, because like they always say, if it's not on URL, it doesn't matter. So, hey, he basically deboed it, spit it, kept it moving, got his pay. Next match is, I don't know, man. That's a touchy situation because it's Tayroc, but that little bar, yeah, he could have took that. But y'all tell me in the bottom what y'all think, man. I mean, a lot of y'all don't write like that, but I do respond to everybody that writes on my page, or should I say channel. I write to everybody. I don't care who you are. Just write and let me know. Do you think he took it or not? And I think personally, as a man, saying suck my all the time is suspect. I don't care what you say. I'm from New York. When you keep saying that, people need to observe and analyze what's going on and why is it being said so much. Because I wouldn't want to tell another man that. You know what I'm saying? It's even weird with females saying it. Because then I'm going to have to check your whole history, your whole gender, everything, when you start saying stuff like that. It's just a funny thing to be saying, and they say it comfortably. So, I don't know. But now Cola got into, an argument with SURREAL. Am I going to cover that? Nah. Enough people cover enough of that drama. I just wanted to get to the pinpoint, did they do it or not? And I think personally, both of them, they probably, well, I know SURREAL did, and Tayroc, yeah, I think allegedly he did. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Y'all can think whatever. It's my channel. What can happen to me? Not much. But this is Mookie. I'm out. I just wanted to cover this. So now gun titles is being aimed at now for certain things, and people are starting to notice it. And they're definitely fan favorites. But you gotta watch what you do when you're on top, man, because everybody's always watching. But I'm out.
I'm in the same words at the end of the bar, but creating different lines and punches within the bar ain't biting, B. Especially if most of the words used, this is the part I hate, were basic words. That part, just take that out of there. How's that not like, that's what makes it even more easy to do it, I think. But anyway, go ahead. So Mickey, you said that you agreed with Danger on that.
I do agree with Danger on that. I feel like, I mean, I look at it like this, man. Like, if you're a high level multi, like you're gonna use that sequence over and over and over and over again. And that's been Surf style since John the Don.
Which sequence?
The way that Surf rhymes
is incorporated. Tape. Soon as he kick open the door, explore the shit. Foreign clips. Don't kill a dog or the fish. But if that motherfucker bark or that tank water swish, give his daughter a kiss. I can only...
We really don't have concrete proof. We don't have a text message.
Ain't no come on.
No, it's true. It's true. We don't have a text
no,
message
they just like,
thread.
come on.
We don't have a text message thread where he's texting Easy and then they don't talk no more. Easy could be like, yo, you see, he said he was gonna use this Quilly verse. We don't have Surf's phone history to show us that he was watching this Quilly. Because that's how it is. Like that's literally that's the reality.
That's the process every time somebody. My thing is this: can you admit that this type of coincidence? It has not happened outside of Prez Mafia. We've not seen someone use, and I think Prez Mafia was actually word for word. This is a little bit different. It's similar words, you get what I'm saying? And it's done in the same pattern. Now, credit to you and everybody that's been saying it. He's had this pattern for a while. He's probably been inspired by Philly rappers. Cool. But the idea that all rappers, I've been rapping for 15 years. I've never used those 10 words in a freaking verse. Have you?
Yes, I have. And for me, okay, I mean,
Amen.
Well, real quick, give me that coincidence.
Not the
way
flow, the words too.
Listen,
Make sure know how thorough you is, boy.
I'm about to pull it up.
I know, and I know you got way more songs. That's what I'm saying. If I can hear a song from Mickey where he's on an 8 to 12 bar stand,
I did it for 16 bars.
Okay, and you use those words.
Good afternoon.
I use most of them. Yes, I use most of them. So, and this is, but it's for me, it's not rocket science. Like I could see if it was like a 4 or 5.
Can I just rebuttal real quick?
Y'all keep.
No, my bad. No, I want to rebuttal.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Real quick.
I'm just pulling up the record.
when you said about tapping in with other people, that's a reason to tap into a freestyle. I don't want to seem like I'm a lawyer right now because I'm not that drawn to it. I'm just on topic, but I'm saying that you don't have to tap into your homies because you tapped into a freestyle. Why would I tell my homies this is what I'm doing? I'm trying to stay low. So I'm just rebutting what you said about that because if I'm doing that, I'm not gonna holler at you to tell you I'm doing it unless you really like my homie. But I wouldn't need your approval on that. Or would I?
I mean, I think I could see like it's not a rocket science sequence of rhymes like that. I think that, but okay. If I want,
I really hate that y'all making it about the words, man.
Can my man Mick get the floor?
My bad. I'm shutting up. Y'all making it about the words. It's not about the. It's about using it and tailor making it for your battle. A lot of people can do that, but go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, only thing I'm saying is this. I spoke to Rain earlier. Loaded Lux used that sequence at the end of the Calico battle and at the end of the verse of the Calico battle, and then at the beginning of the second round of the Calico battle. He had the same Beasley, you lying, frying, realignment. He had all of that, right? He did that for like 24 bars, right? Then Quilly comes and he does it 5 years later, right? He does it 5 years later. After Quilly, what's up? Yo, speak, man.
I'm gonna add to it.
Finish your statement, Nick. Don't let her non-verbal.
We gotta get it out. That piece that you just said, that piece is not the same cadence. Beasley, you lying. That's not the same cadence. It's not.
It's not the same cadence because Surf had started to rhyme how he rhymed against John John. Is what I'm saying to you. So he's already been using that cadence.
But you brought it to Lux. You said what Lux cadence did everybody use, or did had similar with everybody else?
No, he used the same words. He used the same word, Lux, at the end of the first round. I'm trying to pull it up because I sent Danger. So I'm in a group chat with Danger. I sent Danger and a bunch of other people a record, right? The one I'm talking about, I can't pull it up on my computer because I got it on my phone. But it was a record where I could rhyme it because I tried to find it on the joint, but it's like, please don't wake a sleeping giant. He's the light looking down at David. If he sling a rock, retrieve it, then you squeeze it till we see a diamond. Then I rock it on a chain with bling inside it. He's a king and tired. You think of silent when I'm thinking it's violent, but I'm keeping silent. Protect my energy with peace and quiet, like a peaceful riot, right? So I'm back to do realignments. So me and Lux have the same words, right? It's just a feature that I did for somebody last year. That doesn't mean that I purposely listened to Lux and was like, I'm going to take that from Lux. And
you know why it doesn't mean that, though?
Why?
Because it doesn't even sound the same, beloved.
I gotta hear the song to see if your cadence...
Right. Danger, can you, is there any way that you could send that song and email it to me right now? I was supposed to have this all set up, but I've been running around.
The song is not out?
No, it's not out. It didn't. The guy didn't put the feature out.
Let me get my other mobile device.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of it because to me, it's like this. I feel like if we look at Surf's character a little bit, then I could kind of agree with Shayna Ashley in that capacity, right? And somebody said to me, well, if he stole some money from Swaggy P, why wouldn't he steal some rhymes?
Now they bringing. Oh man,
but
that's what niggas be doing.
I don't think you stole. I think
but you gotta, but you
inspiration thing.
I mean, again, if people are using these terminologies of stealing and biting, what is the line? What is the blurring of the line, right?
That was the question I asked.
So then you got to think about, okay, there was the rumors with Boom. Boom came out and said he wrote for him, right? People didn't believe it because what Boom went through. Then you got to think about when Chilla came out and he said it against Rock. Like, who reached out to who to make this happen? Then John says it in a battle. He's like, swear to God, you didn't hit me up and say, let's do this thing together, right? It's all of these. That is what you focus on when it comes to this argument. It's not about, yeah, he might have, I can see where Rain is coming from, where she's saying, you know, when you're writing and you're writing for someone else, or you're in a team and you need to get certain things done because you're doing so many different things that you can pull from inspiration and things of that nature. I don't see that being a situation with Surf in this capacity because of the magnitude of the particular battle with Cortez, right? And how rabid these fans are, right? Like, that's just me though, right? And I think until we have concrete evidence, it's kind of hard to just be like, he did that or he didn't do it, right? Like, I'm not saying Shane is wrong. I'm not saying I'm wrong. We just don't really 100% know.
Yeah, we don't know.
You know, that's
my stance on it.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll close out. I guess I'll say that we don't know. We don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I think two things could be true, man. We gotta, And like
what I
you
will,
said, everything else about him is what's making it. Because I think if this happened with another battle rapper, we would still be paying attention, but it wouldn't be to this magnitude.
I mean,
Well, yeah, because
I
his
think the most
celebrity, he
important.
doesn't realize. I'm not saying he doesn't realize. Maybe he does. I mean, I think he does, but he's like popping in both markets. I feel like, and so.
Yo, hold on. You see this guy Azuma, right? See what Azuma said, please.
So,
riddle me this, Mickey. What high-level MC has ever been caught stealing, biting, or was accused of stealing bars?
a lot of them.
A lot. First of all, let me say something. Like,
Niggas not being honest with themselves.
if the veil was uncovered on a lot of people that we look up to, people would vomit and throw up on themselves. I always say that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I say right. I agree with that.
Like, it's one of those things. You gotta, like my man R. Kelly said, use your common sense. When Drake got caught.
Oh man, not R. Kelly references.
When Drake got caught using his rhyme, when people was writing for him, a lot of the lyricists were quiet.
But you
want to know why a lot of the lyricists was quiet?
Go ahead, Mickey.
A lot of the lyricists was quiet because everybody gets help. It's the music business.
But because of speed. Like we were talking,
Drake is speed. Some of it is speed, and some of it is not speed.
Use it. No, I 100. Perfect example. I'm not even gonna lie. When that shit came out and he won all those awards, I forgot, was it for The View? And then it came out that he had like 81 writers on it. Like they had the breakdown. And I hit up Pop. You know what I'm saying? And he's a producer. He done written and produced for everybody. I said, yo, we really respecting this. And he broke it down to me. He said, yo, if I sign you today and you go on a run and you busy, but then you need a feature for this person, a feature for that person, a feature for that person, you think you writing all that? You're not. You're going to have a team. You know what I'm saying? That's how he broke it down. That's how the music industry works.
I.e. Kanye.
But this is not the music industry. And
but it's the battle industry.
It's the battle industry.
I literally said people are going to start getting paid to ghostwrite for battle rappers.
Yeah.
It happens.
Why?
They've been doing that.
They've been doing that. They've been doing that, though. But it's been happening for a long time. Not just women, men, too.
Men too, but that's what I was gonna say about the Drake thing. I was saying speed because with Drake can rap. So I always hate when people bring up that he has a ghostwriter because we know he can rap. That's why I keep saying that ghostwriting is not about the skill, especially if you can rap. Like when Drake was kind of changing the sound of rap like every 8 months at one point, and then I was thinking he was a genius. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's why you was doing that because you had help. You took that dude's flow. Because we real talk, Quentin Miller does not rap better than Drake, yo. If you hear Quentin Miller on the same songs, it's trash. So Drake caught the sound and recreated, and that's the other part about it. It's about keeping up with deadlines, I feel like.
So question. Yeah, I think so. So right now, this is the battle industry, right? Let's say we come to terms with that. It would be okay to y'all as MCs if someone was pretty much written for their entire career to becoming a star?
A rap star that was respected?
Battle rap. I'm not talking music. I'm talking battle rap specifically.
See, that's where I always had, from a hip-hop standpoint, when you come into battle rap, that's where angry fans used to always be like, nah, fuck that. Because that's how fans feel, like, nah, like, he's not valid. But, you've been in the studio with different people. I probably wouldn't care if they owned it. I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care either.
You wouldn't. Oh wow. Okay.
Look, because I know too many people that got verses written for them.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
Usually the dude tells on the girl anyway. That's why he never becomes a star.
The dude tells on the girl, but no dude is telling on other dudes, and that's whack. That's corny.
But we know everything you saying. We know, but I get you. It's a hard line to make because of what we know versus, you know what I'm saying, what we experience and what the world is experiencing. So to take that away from their overall impact is not fair. But I still think a conversation should be had for niggas that really write their shit fully and niggas who don't. Fair conversation that happens, we know it happens. We can't do nothing about it at this point. We understand that, but
I'm at the point in my life seeing so many people getting written for that if somebody was to say, yo, Lux had a writer,
you jaded, bro.
Or Rakim had a writer, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be
Shout
mad.
out to NGX. He said music industry, battle rap industry, tricep and bicep. They on the same arm. I think that.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be surprised. I would just be like, that's just the game. Once battle rap went into a big stage, that was it. That's it, bro. Like you can't.
But
you're not gonna be this every time. It's just not realistic.
But at the same time, what's happening? And I know you probably gotta go. But what's happening at the same time? I want to encourage all the new artists to still come in here, setting the tone and doing being original. And that pushes the culture.
And I got a question. That goes to your point about speed. That stands about you can't be a great MC every time. Do you think that's because of the frequency and when they're battling? Because I don't agree with that. I think if you take your time to write and prepare and battle, you can have a great showing and be a great MC every time. But if you're battling every 6 to 8 weeks, no, you're not. I don't care who you are. So I get that. So do you think it's about the frequency or just in general at this level of battle rap, even if they're battling every 6 months, is it possible to do it every time?
I mean, I think people are just busy, man. Like I think a lot goes into it. I think a lot goes
and the frequency. Mm-hmm.
I think it's a situation and a scenario where this is one of the most toxic places on the internet is battle rap. Mental health is at an all-time low with battle rap. Fans are being extremely disrespectful to MCs. Right. And sometimes it's tough to want to write new material, hope that it's not said before, be perfect on a stage with the thought process that you might get booed. It's a lot of pressure that we as MCs, right, and as fans don't take into account. And and the fans don't care because they only care about the product. They don't care if an artist's parents died or if they don't have money for rent, or they don't care about none of that. They just care about the performance. Everything that you do outside of the performance, you handle that on your time. But when you're on this stage, entertain me. And that is the reason why people go and get ghostwriters. The frequency and the speed is the reason why people get ghostwriters and potentially may get inspired and look to other places. And just the fear of not knowing what's gonna happen. And I'm sorry, I see the people in the chat, like I feel y'all. I was the same way as a lot of y'all. Once you start checking once you start checking the credits on a lot of your top 20s, top 10s, top 5s, it everything starts to look and feel different. Santa Claus is not real. To me, I personally feel at one point in the game, it was like you can't even get choruses. You can't even get choruses written for you. At one point in the 80s and 90s. Now it's like, yo, you can get choruses written for you.
Oh man, the fans are running with this. The fans are kind of running with the what we're saying, and that's why I said, like, a lot of times when diehard fans, it's like that cut and dry. I think that we're just empathetic to the actual situation. A lot of times fans don't know what really goes on. But that's unfortunate because the same thing. B-Dot said this the other day on a comment. Everyone, like, even him being the conscious rapper, and Remedy was saying how it's no place for them, and B-Dot co-signed that, like, battle rap is not for us. And I didn't like hearing that. I'm like, why? Like, for other people, it combats what's out there. It's a lane, and You should be using your platform to speak what you want to speak and to stand out. But now that if everyone feels jaded and it's just like whatever, that's whack to me. That's why I want to like flip this convo to make it say that anybody who's trying to tap into battle rap, if you're really a writer, like don't stop, don't give up. Just not to be cliche, but it needs that because people are getting like everyone's like, oh, it's about the bag, but the creativity is what keeps it alive, though.
Yeah, the creativity definitely keeps it alive. Okay, so for me, listen, and after this I gotta go. So, right, so for me, I've ghostwritten for artists. I've ghostwritten for platinum artists. I got a Grammy coming in the next month, right? For me,
Big Bronx.
Big Bronx. For me, what was I gonna say? Oh, for me, right? If somebody, right, comes along and gets help, like it's unfortunate, right? I understand the creativity side of the game. If somebody came to me with a record and a budget, I'm taking it, B. I'm sorry. I'm literally I've rapped and given people freestyle after freestyle and mixtape after mixtape and album after album. If somebody came to me with a song that was fire, Joe, just say this exact same shit in this exact same cadence. Here's $1 million. I'm taking the motherfucking record, bruh. I don't give a fuck about
nobody.
As you should.
But my thing is, but the reason why.
Would you take somebody's record?
Yes, I would take somebody's record in a heartbeat. Why wouldn't I take? Like, you got to understand something.
But finish that part you said. But the reason why.
The reason why I would do that is because it's generational wealth. And we get we get so caught up. We get so caught up in holding on to these imaginary thought processes of what the art form and the culture is, and then niggas is ending up broke. I'm doing a contest. I'm giving away $5,000 for the grand prize. There were literal gold artists that was like, Mickey, I want to pull up and get this 5,000. It's hard and it's crazy out here. Niggas hold to a higher regard.
Facts.
Trying to compete with up and coming artists.
I respect that type of shit. No shame in your game. Do that shit.
It's not about no shade in the game. What it's about is they are fucked up in the game.
Well, yeah.
Holding on to what your man Azuma saying. We gotta keep it in count. And the nigga damn near homeless. The nigga that want to come on, it's almost hard. We want to hold on. Look, if Black Rob, right? He wrote for Diddy, right? But it's a slippery. What I want to say is our people are so caught up in this. We're the only art form where you can't help somebody else create incredible shit. You go to opera, you go to R&B, you go to blues, you can't
go to theater. Because that's not what hip hop was. That's not how it was made. That's why. And I think I get that's where we were, and this is where we are.
This is where we are.
It doesn't. It's like. Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning, especially it being exploited, and you know what I'm saying, danced around and shit like that.
Yes.
We could have had control and we wouldn't be where we are.
That's the problem. No control. I agree with that.
So and shit like this sets a new precedent. The same way ghostwriting for bitches did. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be careful at we allow. Not saying that shit don't happen and we give niggas the benefit of the doubt. But the conversation still has to be serious, and we still got to set that line in the sand, no matter, you know what I'm saying, how hard it is.
I mean, just take it back to the street corner.
Not ghostwriter bias.
Take it back to the street corner, bro. Take it back to the street corner. Because once you go to Madison Square Garden, everybody keeps saying, I want to go to Madison Square Garden. Okay. Everybody gonna be helped. Why you think it's teams, B? It's teams because niggas be helping. Niggas be sparring. Nah, don't say it like this, say it like that. Like, that's a low level form of writing in the studio. So what's the difference?
So what's up? So we gonna wrap. I know you gotta go. I thank you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Battle Talk Tuesday on a Wednesday. What's the record you and Shayna?
Gold-blooded.
Gold-blooded.
Gold-blooded. Out on
That's
all
what it is.
platforms right now. Yeah, we're gonna
It's
set up
moving.
the video too. Make sure y'all
That joint
tap in.
moving. That joint moving.
That is a fact.
So Big
Yeah.
Danger, you wanna reiterate